because this ain't just a regular comedy show, okay? We're filming a special tonight. You know, I have to say that Chelse really is one of the hardest working women in Los Angeles. She really is. I mean, everybody I've met tonight has worked with her in a different place. So she works hard. Give it up if you met Chelse at work or in class somewhere. Give it up for the tacos from Daphne. My boyfriend was telling me how much he loved the tacos, and I was like, honey, don't eat too much. You'll have more to snack later. Give it up for Colby in the back with drinks. I was vibing with him when I saw his green shoes, and I'm like, he knows the color of my people, you know, leprechauns. Magical. I'm Lila Hart. I'll be your host for the evening. Thank you. I'm 4'6", 4'8" with heels. I'm the same size as an LA parking meter. Guys are always coming up to me, they're like, damn, girl, are you a midget? And I'm like, no, I'm Filipino. Yeah. Apparently it's a super hot thing to hire midgets as part of your entourage or to have hanging from your necklace. You know, I brought my own microphone. It's my size. You guys, I'm feeling great. I just got off my period, so it's like, I'm feeling like that bitch, you know? And I really don't mind my period too much. I don't even use tampons, I just use a Q-tip. So, yeah, it's great. I'm not a midget, I'm actually Filipino. My mom is from the Philippines, and my dad is from Louisiana. You know, my parents have been married for 29 years. It's incredible. And it's safe to say that after 29 years of marriage that my dad, he really loves my mom, and my mom really loves America, you know? She really loves America. I actually have spina bifida, and for those of you that don't know, that's a congenital birth defect, and every morning I wake up so grateful for the doctors and the surgeons who performed the operation so I'd be able to stand and walk here today. So give it up for that. Praise God, hallelujah. And I want to make it very clear, you know, when I first started seeing my boyfriend, I was like, don't you worry, everything down south, it works just right. I've got spina bifida. I made it sound sexy. That's what I'm about. But there are things you can do with me you can't do with a regular sized woman. You know, spinner. Sex in the backseat, forget about it. We could do it in the glove box. Right next to your expired registration. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I just want a man to love me for me, and my man does, and he's Jewish, so I'm gonna make it. I guess that's how it works out here. I went to Starbucks the other day, and, you know, I get it. You guys are like, Lila, coffee stunts your growth, but fuck it, we're here now. You know, so I went to Starbucks, and I went to go park my preferred handicap parking. What's good? And I go to park there, and there's already a Jeep parked in my spot with no disability placard present. Okay, the fucking audacity. I'm so pissed. I want to hop out of my booster seat and key this car and write, you fake ass cripple. But that's not what I do. I just bust into Starbucks. I'm like, who the fuck is in my spot? Either you move or you let me break one of your legs and you can keep it. You know, this white guy, he got up and he moved his car. And do you know what a disability spot is for a handicapped person? Do you know what that is? That's like my N-word, you know? I get to use it. Some of y'all try to use it when, you know, no one else is around. I want to start a makeup line, you know, called Spina Bifida Baddie. This girl have a few shades of lipstick. First one will be called Handicap Ho. Don't park in my spot, bitch. And second one will be called Paralyzed and Provocative. Because paralyzed pussy is the bomb, you know? You can really take a beating. My boyfriend loves it. Don't knock it till you try it. And last one will be called Crippled Bitch, you know? When you wear this shade, you're out here breaking hearts and breaking necks. It's amazing. You guys ever read hate comments online? I read one, this girl, she wrote, her legs look like chopsticks. And I was like, damn right, these are chopsticks, because what's in between is shrimp fried fries. Okay? Tonight is going to be an epic night of comedy, okay? It is going to be a very special night because not only are we here for Chelse Greaux, we have an amazing feature tonight, and I just have to say that it's really beautiful to have all these people here for Chelse supporting her, and I'm just so excited to be up here, and I can't wait for her to perform. Okay, so I'm going to bring up your feature for the night, and her and Chelse have a very special relationship because last year she filmed her special and Chelse featured for her around this time. So it's amazing how it's really come full circle. So please give it up for BRI.
Hell yeah, thank you so much. Give it up for me again. You just did it. Do it again. Oh, fuck. You look good. Fuck, everyone here looks good. What the hell am I supposed to talk about? You look good. You're not supposed to look better than me. The fuck. Yeah, we here. I'm sure you all know the reason why we're fucking here tonight, right? A good reason. That's right. Black History Month. Black History Month show. I'm just gonna do 10 minutes of Black History Month facts. Damn, you guys look fucking good. It's annoying. Everyone in LA looks good. Even like people that don't look good, you're like, oh, I still do that. I'd still find some way to put it in that. I don't know. Yeah, man, this is cool. That's good. Give it up for the Goon Squad out here. Yeah. They out here, man. That's crazy. They show up. For people who don't know, the Goon Squad is a wonderful fucking like troupe of like comedians, and they just like support each other. They have their specials. Everyone shows up for each other. They put each other on. They got a cartoon. They got like podcasts and hour specials, and then on top of that, they're all like mixed too. Like everyone's like, you got a black dude in there, you got Lila with her like 50K followers. You got a gay nigga like. Niles ass and animator like, what the hell is this? I'm just convinced y'all secretly just fuck each other.
Oh my God!
The Goon Squad. Chelse is part of the Goon Squad. It's amazing. But y'all ain't that great because I'm here and you're not. So I'm jealous though. I don't have that. I really don't. I really don't have people that, you know, like a comedian, like, you know, group. Someone I could just like, you know, count on. I appreciate that. That's just cool. I fuck with that. Now let's do some jokes. Oh, ain't that a bitch when you see a stand-up show and the bitch sits down? I'm just like, I have to. I'm on a period. I don't care. I'm going through a breakup, y'all. I'm going through a breakup. It's okay. It's rough, you know. Every time I say that, people get really sad for me, though. You know, but look, I'm here. I made it. I'm a fucking snag. I did good. I made it out alive. This shit was rough. I dated my first woman and broke up with my first woman. That shit fucked me up, man. Puerto Rican, I'll never do that again. I won't even touch a Puerto Rican. Fuck that. I said that at the open mic I went to earlier. They're like, that's racist. I was like, yeah, I know. I was gonna shit. I would never talk to them again. slapped me in the face like, what? No way. That was crazy. That's right. It's wild, man. I met Chelse at a bar. We worked at a bar together about 7 years ago. We worked at a bar. And I love working. That was like the best part of working at the bar, man. She made me money because I would have never gone if she weren't there, you know? People would always ask us shit, like, just don't shit. Like, working at a bar, you get don't shit, you know? Like, people always ask me all the time, like, they'd always ask, like, they'd always say shit, like, what's the biggest tip you got? They would always ask, just like Chelse and I that, you know, just random people would ask. And, I hate that question, but if I had to answer it, I remember answering this once for Chelse, because we asked each other, like, what is that? What is the answer to that? And I think the biggest tip I ever got, if I had to, like, answer that, I think the biggest tip I got was, like, this $200 tip, right? It was on, like, a $20 tab. It was exactly what I needed for rent. It was perfect, right? And it was just, like, $200 tip. Cool, you know? And it was cool because it came in this cute little brown wallet, and it had, like, debit cards, and some pictures of random dudes, a little bag of coke. And it was a good night. Good ass night. Yeah, that's what I was at the bar. That's where I first came out. I expected Chelse is the first person I came out to. I was like, Chelse, I don't know. You know, I keep fucking my boyfriend, but I'm really interested in his sister. I don't know. I don't know. I told her too. I was like, Chelse, I don't know. Like, I was like, I'm so single right now that I might start fucking dudes again. Like, that's how single I am. I look at dudes like, should I do that? I know Chelse was like, I don't know what to do. I don't even remember how to do it anymore. You know, I'm used to being daddy. You know, so now I gotta rest the word. I called Chelse. She said, girl, listen, this is what you gotta do. All right, this little thing, this little trick. You just gotta swoop to the left, swoop to the right, and then bounce. And that was it. And I was just like whispering that to myself the whole time. I was like, swoop to the left, swoop to the right, and you gotta just bounce, you know, just bounce, you know. And it worked. It was like a really good trick. And I was like, thank you so much, Chelse. And I just kept using that, you know, swoop to the left and swoop to the right. And then I was like, you gotta call me daddy. And he was like, I gotta go. That's it. I'm so single, I'm like catcalling now. I'm calling out on niggas now. I'm just like catcalling out my window and stuff like, hey baby, hey shorty, how you doing, shorty? Hey shorty, how you doing? Hey baby, hey shorty, turn around, shorty. Hey, why don't you turn around, shorty? Oh, I've been following you for 17 blocks, baby. I want to do you, baby. I want to do you. It's me and you right here on this Marlon Brando star, baby. Just me and you. Me and you in my sleeper bag. This is called cat calling on me. That's how single I was. I went back home to New York for December, and that was the rumor. There's a rumor. Bri's dating girls now. No one wanted to ask how my acting career is going or anything. Just like, oh, this bitch is gay. No, you know, she didn't tell me. Like, I needed to tell, like, you didn't tell me, you know what I mean? I was like, you're the last person on my mind when I was fucking a girl. Like, you know, some random girl from high school, my ex-boyfriend. I saw him at this bar we always meet up, and he looked at me when I came into the bar, and he was just like, So what did I do? What the fuck I do, huh? What I do wrong, huh? Baby, listen, I love him. That was my best friend. I said, I love you. Like, look, you didn't do nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong other than the fact that you have a dick. Other than that, you were wonderful human being. And he ended the bar very loud. He just goes, that's why you never suck about dick. And I was like, chill. So he was like, that's why you play volleyball and basketball. I was like, yeah. Because even when I sucked dick, I didn't suck dick. You know what I mean? Like even when I was into boys, I never liked that part about it. I was never, you know, which sucks because I have like the best lips to do it, you know. But I never liked it. I would always look at it and I'd be like, it kind of looks like a mushroom and you pee out it. I don't know what to do. And I would always forget until the action came down to do it, right? And so we'd be getting hot and sweaty, right? He'd be pulling his pants down or whatever, and I'd get ready to. This is how I get ready to I would always forget, and I would always I'd be, oh fuck, I forgot to tell you, like, I don't suck dick. And he'd be all pissed, I would just like kiss it and run away, like, let's go see my way out of here. I never listened into it. It's a wonderful thing. Like, I guess I don't miss the dick part. The thing I really miss is like, is the balls. It's like, balls are cute. Yeah. Balls are so cute to me. Yeah. But this ball. The ball. stress relief, like a, if you want, no one's gonna let me squeeze, like, I'm like, this is how I, it's okay. I'm just like, yeah, and you put your head on it, I don't know. That's what I miss about it, it's just like the little balls part of it. Oh, everyone at work kept coming up to me to tell me I had one ear in them today. Everyone like kept telling me that shit. Like people I never talked to at work. I never talked to in my life. Why are you talking to me? Like just would like stop me in the hallway like, hey, I just want to let you know you got one ear in it. You got one ear in it. I just wanted to tell you that, I was like, I don't want to talk to you, but okay. I was like, use it as a chance to make friends. I'm like, you want to hang out? You want to get lunch? They walk away. I'm like, it's called a fashion statement, motherfucker. It's also called getting ready on an edible. Same shit. Everyone at work's like, why you always like skip to work in the meetings and shit? Why you so happy to be here? Like, it's called Kush. It's called smoking big fat blunts in the parking lot on your dime. That's what it's called. I said, yeah, Chelse, man, that's the first person. The first person I came out to. She was like, I was like, yeah, I sat her down, I was like, this big deal, has this whole huge thing. I like got her like a box of joints and stuff, all these things, I don't know. And she was just like, okay, so what are we doing tonight? Like, she was like, it was nothing to her, And her response to that was, everybody's 5% breed. She says, just everyone's just 5%, if anything, just 5%, everyone's 5%. Like even if, if you think about it, like she's like, I thought about it, like 5%. I'll say, she's everyone. She's my mom, my dad, everyone's 5%, So I was like, okay, all right, okay. So I was like, looked it up, and it turns out it's scientifically proven that everyone is 5% gay. So I was like, okay, let me put this shit to a beat. Let me make this into a beat real quick. Eric, you go ahead. And so I was like, okay, it's scientifically proven that we are all 5% gay, right? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, that has a nice ring to it. It's like, okay, Chelse, but scientifically proven we're all 5% gay. I'll turn this up a bit. Okay. You hear me okay? Okay, this is for Chelse, alright? It is scientifically proven we are 5% gay. 5% gay. 5% gay. It is scientifically proven we are 5% gay. Yeah, 5%. I'm 50. 5%. Scientifically proven we are 5% gay. 5% gay. 5% gay. It is scientifically proven we are 5% gay. 5% gay. 5% gay. Let's you go dick to dick. Tit to tit. Click to click. Come on, y'all. Hey, let's you go dick to dick. Tit to tit. Click to click. Yeah. Boy, sitting in the front row. Pink shirt, Yeah, you know there's a dude next to you with a blue jacket on, and I know you thought about it, wanna do him in the thong, take it off. You like Asian dudes, and I do too. And sometimes I like Christians, sometimes I like Jews. Yeah, 2 girls on the couch, 3 girls bouncing up and down, make the titties bounce. Yeah, it's true. Marty even thought about it. Yeah, baby, do I is that your boo? Hey, that's okay. Cause Marty, yeah, that's my nigga. He's only 5% gay. Click to click. Okay. Let me see you go dick to dick. Dick to dick. Tick to tick. Click to click. With a pineapple shirt. I see your girl there and I like her skirt. She ain't wearing a skirt, but if you squint, she is. You trying to have her kids, and that's okay. Your kid might be gay, but only 5%. You might want to give him up for Lent. Yeah, it's true. I love you, fucking Lila. Let's bump it up, baby boo. Let me see you go dick to dick. Tick to tick. Click to click. Let's see you go dick to dick. Tick to tick. Click to click. Hell yeah, 45 minutes left. Let me see you dick to dick. Tick to tick. Click to click. Hey, let me see you go dick to dick. Tick to tick. Tick to tick. Click to click. Yeah. world, my mother, my sister, that Mary Magdalene, and the second coming in the eighth corner of the world. Chelse, girl, this is gonna be the best fucking year of your life. I love you, bitch. I love y'all. Fucking make magic 2020. My name is BRI. Good night.
Tonight is yes I can. Let me hear you say it one more time. Yes I can. You know, it's so important to talk about disability in stand-up because the disabled community, we are the least represented in the media. You know, and disability doesn't discriminate against age, race, or color. Hell, you could come into this world a real OG like me, disabled out the womb. You know, I should have had a check from my parents, but it don't work like that. You know, sometimes. Anyways. Or you could go out into the world and join us tonight. And I must say to Chelse, as someone who has recently joined the team, it is